What's good with it in the hood with it? Welcome back to the collective clips where you already know. We about to get it in. This is another Super Norteno presents the new one, Super Little Homie. This shit is gonna be hilarious. Let's go. Welcome back to the channel. And if you haven't already hit that like and subscribe button, make sure you go ahead and do that. Put your notification bell on all so that way you're stuck. I got all fucking mumbo jumbled up. I don't even know what to say anymore. You want to be directed in the direction of the dope content that I am kicking, man. And I highly appreciate all the support. Thank you. I'm very humbled. Whooping. Let's go. All right. Let's go, man. Introducing Super Little Homie. Now, if you guys watched my last video that I did, I told you guys Super Little Homie was involved, right? This dude right here was hilarious. This was a switch up artist at its finest. But hey, when you're hanging around Ricky and he's put Norte, then you go Norte gang, and that's just what it is, and you let the Sur gang go. That's what this dude did, and it was kind of, I was always skeptical about him, but eventually he kind of grew on me, man. He became the Super Little Homie. So let me tell you, man, two peas in a pod, two birds of the feather that flocked together, and they were Huelga birds. Whooping! I never seen too many people switch up from north to south, south to north, but once it happened, I mean, whopping, it happened, right? So the way this dude was introduced into the family was by another primo, right? I have a primo that's a South Sider. Sur gang, right? You can tell by the writing all over his room and his walls, right? And he would always come around once in a while. And when he did, he only drank Dos Equis, but he would come around. And I remember one particular night, I had met this dude, Super Little Homie, before, and I knew I fucking had seen him before. And I was at my fucking tia's house, and I was chilling, I was lounging, right, kicking back. A different tia, not the tia that I talk about whopping, right, all the time, but a different tia's house, the other tia, the gangster one. I was at her pad chilling, and this fool came through with this homeboy, and fucking I jumped up like, who's this fool? And it almost became a north and south issue because at that time I was active, and it was just too much, right? But anyways, so a few years later, I'm at my tia's house. And of course, I'm uninvited, but I invite myself and my tia. So fucking, you guys are going to clean the house or what? Or are you just going to sit there and watch fucking Judge Wapner? I want to watch a novela, so everybody get the fuck out of my living room. I said, well, where are we going to go, tia? Outside, down the street, around the corner, past the John Deere factory and the Circle K, bitch, and just keep going. I said, all right, tia, I'm going to go outside. If you're going to be out there, clean the dog shit up. If fucking you can smell it, do you smell it? I said, yeah. It smells like it always smells here. Exactly, because no one ever cleans up the shit. Go out there and do it, and then it won't smell like that. And look at me, how I got potpourri. I said, why don't you get some Febreze or something? Are you gonna buy it, bitch? Are you gonna buy it? Don't make me whip your mom's ass. Get outside. So of course, me, Ricky, Sheila were hanging out outside. My tia's in there vacuuming. Hey, every time she vacuums, it's because she just goes over the hole. I remember one time, hey, one of you bitches get in here. What's up, tia? My fucking vacuum fell through the hole. Dig it out. How are you going to pull a fucking thing up? There's a snake wrapped around it, a whole bunch of roaches and shit fighting for the fucking vacuum. Let it go, right? So my tia, right back. Get in here, bitch. Right? About 4 or 5 times. So anyways, I'm chilling at her pad. We're kicking back. Sheila's cooking some food, man. She's making some frijoles de la olla. She's getting down. I was like, damn, what's the special occasion? I'm hungry. There we go. That's special enough for me. And my primo comes, the Southsider one, right? Knocking on the door. Boom, 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 boom. Sound like the police. And I open the door and he's like, what's up, ese? I was like, hey, what's up, primo? Shit, what's up with you, right? Now, this is a primo I very rarely talk about. And one of these days, I'm going to tell you guys why I rarely talk about him. But today's not that day. We'll get into that one of these days, right? But I don't fuck with him. We'll just leave it like that. I love him, but I don't fuck with him. I don't even love him anymore. Fuck him. But anyways, right? So he has this homeboy with them. Sur gang out the game, right? And Ricky's fucking Huelga antennas. See, you know how most people have antennas that go up like this or horns? His go like that. They're Huelga bird antennas like that. Watch out. Whoopin'. He said, is that a Southsider? I said, they're both Southsider. I don't know. I already beat my primo's ass, but is that the fucking South? I said, that is, Rick. He said, you can't come in my house. I don't fucking allow. I said, hey, I agree with you this time. This dude right here fucker pulled a strap out on me before, right? So I'm like, hey, who you bring? He was like, oh, it's my homeboy Anthony, man. Don't trip. He's a little homie, man. He's cool, right? He's a little youngster, right? So I'm like, fuck it. I get at Ricky. I'm having a call. Ricky's like, what does the welcome bird sound? I said, I don't know. They chirp and shit. He's throwing the whistle. So my dad's like, the fucking last thing I wanted was two stupid asses here. What are you doing, man? Give me a hug. Did you bring me any money? Right? So he was one of my tia's favorites. I don't know why. They would always go in the back room. My tia would come out higher than highest, right? So it was what it was. So anyways, his little homeboy sitting down right there, and I'm like, what's up, bro? He was like, hey, man, we don't want to tell your tia, but we're on the run and shit. Actually, I'm the one on the run, and your primo's trying to hide me out here. I was like, oh, that no can do, sir. That ain't going to happen. My tia comes out, hey, mijo, make a bet for him. He's going to stay here for a while. I said, what do you mean? I'm not even welcome in the house, but he's going to, bitch, did I say you're welcome? No, thank you. You're welcome. Now fucking make him a bed over here. Something, give him a sleeping bag. Ricky's like, what? I'm going to give him the red poncho sleeping bag. Whatever you want, bitch. Just hurry up, make him a bed because they pay me a lot of money. We're going to let him stay here. I'm like, damn, tia, what are we going to do? You got a whole bunch of money. I'm going to the casino. You're going to drop me off, bitch. That's what I'm going to do. What you're going to do is get the fuck out of my house when I leave because there's too many people breathing my oxygen. I can't breathe. It smells like dog shit. I can't breathe. You guys didn't clean the dog shit. I'm like, oh, man. So I'm like, I guess he's staying. So my primo pulls me to the side. He's cool, right? At the time. He's like, hey, primo. He's like, hey, the little homie, he's on the run and shit, bro. He's got to stay over here at Tia's. I catch Tia out. He's going to stay here for a little while. I said, bro, why are you bringing riffraff around? Why are you bringing outsiders and shit to the house? You know Ricky's going to beat him up. He's like, that's on him, man. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking out for his familia. His dad and me were real good friends. I was like, bro, I don't know how this is going to work out for you, homeboy. He might get stretched out. They might metaflight him out this motherfucker. You know Ricky's already over there like, arse, arse, right? Ricky thinks he's from Fresno or something, man. I don't know. He's like, hey, that's on him. I'm going to get at the homeboy right now. He's strapped up too, so watch out. I'm like, what? How you going to bring someone to Thea's house strapped up? I don't even got nothing on me. A big charter, but that's about it, right? So immediately I'm like, nah, bro, he can't be in here with the gun because, you know, Ricky's going to approach him. He's going to shoot. It's going to be bad. How you going to do us like that? He's like, look, primo, I'll get at him. So he pulls his homeboy to the side. They're out there talking. I see him. I'm looking through the mini blind like that. I'm watching everything, right? We're talking about Sur Gang outside, right? There's Sureño gangsterism in progress. So I'm watching because them autos are scandalous. They'll shoot you and shit. So I'm looking and bam, he forwards his little strap and my primo was like telling him like, hey, Sur Gang, right? He's getting at him. However they do it. You know, Sureños communicate differently than Northerners. Northerners be like, what up, blood? Right? Sureños be like, damn, ese. Right? So they're doing their S's, right? They're communicating. And he leaves and Ricky's mean mugging. Ricky's like, why, mom? Why does that Southside have to stay here? I don't want him here. She was like, why the fuck do you have to stay here? Just because you came out of me doesn't mean I want you here. Okay, I only want you here from the 1st to the 3rd when you get your stampillas and your social security check. After that, fly away, pelican, fly away. I'm a welcome bird. Well, if those wings flap them, bitch, right? So, of course, she was over there trying to be quiet, eating all the bean burritos. So, my primo leaves, and I tell his homeboy, hey, bro, I gotta talk to you, eh? He's like, what's up? I'm like, hey, bro, my primo's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like literally fucking J-Cat crazy. So just bear with them, homie. It's all good. He's like, nah, I ain't playing that North and South shit anymore, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if your primo ran you down, but I'm on the run for some heavy shit, some real heavy shit. And I remember he talking to a gangster. I'm some heavy shit, eh? You know what I'm saying? I got some heavy shit going on. Like he's trying to make me believe or trying to earn brownie points with me. I got heavy shit too. It's called balls in a dick. I'm about to leave because I'm getting too heavy in my pants. I need to take a piss and Thea won't let me use the bathroom. So I'm like, hey, I'm going to jam, bro. I'm the one with common sense here. Hey, bear with my tia. Don't try to come on to her because she's going to try. You could have the pancakey if you want, the linebacker. If you have food to offer, you can get anything you want. And my primo will just stay away from him because he's probably going to stab you. And you know, the dogs, all they do is shit and eat. So see you later. Oh, by the way, we do have roaches. Already seen. I said, okay, yeah, you only seen a few of them. You ain't really seen the shit. So I ended up leaving. Later on that night, Ricky calls me. Whoopin' people, come over here. Fucking this dude's cool. I'm like, what do you mean he's cool? He's a homie now. I said, ain't no fucking way, right? Let me tell you guys something. I pulled up to my tia's house uninvited, right? And my tia, oh, look at who it is. Mr. fucking come and go. Mr. Come and go. Well, guess what? I like one half of that, the go part. And with this little fucker over here, I like to come. So you figure it out. So I walk in like, what's up? This motherfucker, these guys are listening. Bing, da, bam. See the vatos in my town, and ha 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 ha. They're over there listening to Sir Dino and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? And this vato's like, oh yeah, it's the shit, home. Yeah. I used to bump them. I didn't tell my homeboys esse. And Ricky's like, well, you can't say esse anymore. You gotta say enne. Say it like this, enne, right? He's like, nah, I can't do that, man. I can't switch up. Ricky's like, I thought you told me you wanted to be a Norteno. He said, no, I said I listened to some Norteno music. That's the same thing, right? So little by little, I'm over there just tripping out like this motherfucker's getting switched up. Little by little, he becomes full-blown Northerner. Ricky pulls him. I don't know how Ricky did it. Just one day, Ricky calls me like, hey, whooping, this motherfucker, he's a homie now. I'm like, you said that the first time. He's like, no, for reals. Like, me and him, we walked to the store. We're fucking me and my Southsider. I say, ain't no fucking Southsiders out there in Gustine. Now I hear there is, right? But back then there wasn't. So anyways, he ends up becoming a homie. So, super little homie. This is why he got his nickname, Super Little Homie. So one day I go out there and it's like 3 of my homeboys and I introduce him and I don't say nothing about he's from Stockton. I don't say nothing about he's nothing, just that he's a primo of mine, right? And so my homeboy that's known me for years, he was like, damn, you sure have a lot of primos. I said, yeah, it's a primo from fucking God fucking knows where. He's a homie though, right? This motherfucker had X3 tattooed on his arm and Ricky fucking put in marker X4 on it. Just every time it comes out, just put it back on. I was like, oh no. So we were going to go out to Snelling. Now, if you're from the Merced area, you guys already know Snelling is our swimming spot. My neighborhood had a smooth-ass swimming spot out there, right? So we're going to go swimming. So it's 3 homeboys, me, Ricky, Sheila. My Thea's not going, and fucking super little homie, right? So we're going to go out there. So we were going to do a thing called inner tubing. I don't know if you guys ever done that, but that's what we used to do, man. Hey, I'm from the country, man. We inner tube and eat roasted weenies. You know what I mean? That's it. We can't afford carne asada. We could afford roaches, though, because they're free. So we go, how's it that you go to a swimming spot and there's roaches there, too? It's crazy. So we go out there. We're having a good time, man. Hey, we're swimming in the water. We're doing the inner tube. You have to start waiting and come down. And we're just having a good time. And Sheila's out there cooking the roasted weenie. Hey, 1 for her, 2 for you. Nope, 2 for her, 1 for you, right? So she's over there fucking smacking more weenie back than fucking a porn star, right? She's doing her thing. And can I say that? Or corn star, whatever, right? She's doing her thing. And I'm sitting there fucking chilling, and I see the homeboy has a big old X4 right here. And it's all smeared and shit. And one of my homeboys sees it, and he comes up to me, and he's like, hey, bro, fucking, is that about the Southsider, is it? And I was like, why? Well, why would you see that? Because he has X3 right here, bro. It looks like he had a 4 right there, but it's washed off, eh? I was like, nah, bro, that's just a joke. They're playing tricks on you. That's a homie right there. Oh, shit. I'm thinking in my mind, like, oh, fuck, it's about to get bad. So Ricky's over there, and everyone knows Ricky. Ricky will not fraternize with Southerners. Even his own family, it's very minimal, right? But he liked this dude. They're both J-Cats. They're in that motherfucker. And they jump on my shoulders. Jump on my shoulders. Do the welcome bird. Ah! And they're fucking diving and jumping off rocks, and Ricky's hitting his head on the road. Well, but Norteños have harder hits than Southsiders. I promise. Norte gang. Right, they're over there having a good time. And my homeboy's like, now, fuck that. That fool has an X3 on him, eh? And I was like, hey, I think that fool used to be a Southsider, bro. But look, like he's not anymore. He's a homie. And they're like, nah, fuck that switch up shit, bro. I'm gonna check him. I'm like, oh man, now we're out in Snelling. This is out in the cuts. Bad shit has happened prior times that I've went there that I've never spoken on, and I won't, right? So I'm like, oh no, right? So the homeboy's a gangster. The homeboy's with the shit. He's like, hey, little homie, because that's where I got his name, Super Little Homie. His name's Anthony, but actually they call him Droopy, right? But I call him Little Homie. He's like, hey, little homie. He's like, what's up? He's like, come here, bro. Let me talk to you. The fool walked up, and the homie just cracked him. Bah! He was like, hey, fool, you're a fucking, and then he disrespected Southsiders, right? I'm going to just keep it real to the story. And the fool's like, no, homie, I'm a homeboy now. He said, now fuck the now part, homes. You're one of them, right? And literally he's trying to drown him in the water. We're just like, Whoop, he's a homeboy. Get off him with him. You're a homeboy too. What do I do? What do I do, primo? I said, watch. I don't know. Hey, Sheila, shoot me a weenie. Hey, let me eat I like mine in bread. I don't just like hot dog like you do. Give it to me in bread, right? So I'm sitting there watching, and little homie's like, what's up, then? What's up? Right? He's even talking like, what's up? Right? The other homeboys are like, let the homie fuck him up, right? We're not even going to jump in. And this dude starts getting the homeboy's head and banging it on the rocks, and he's fucking the homeboy up. And my other homeboy's like, oh, no, fuck that, right? And so he starts wading through the water. He's going to go jump in, right? Needless to say, Super Little Homie handled his business. And the other homeboy, right, he's kind of an older homeboy. He was like, hey, man, that's good. Even if he was a Southsider, bro. He's a homeboy now. So fuck, he handled his business like a homie. That's it, right? He went one-on-one. He didn't have a choice. He got his fucking head caved into the wall, right? Got choked under the water for a little bit. So, anyways, that was my first interaction with Super Little Homie. He was the homeboy, right? So trip out. I wanted to see what he was about. So we go out to Atwater. There's a place over there called Foster Freeze. If you know, you know. Foster Freeze is the bomb. Anyone who's ever went to Foster Freeze is fire, right? So I take him out there. And mind you, he's from Stockton. So he doesn't know too much of the Atwater Merced. I mean, he's been there with my other primo, the homie that dropped him off, the Southsider dude. But he's never really, like, lived there, right? So we jam all the way from Gustine. We're in Snelling. And on the way back, I'm like, hey, we got to go to Merced. We'll go to my apartment. I'm going to get dressed and shit. We're going to go eat at Foster Freeze. Now, Foster Freeze is out of bounds for Nortenos. Northerners go, but there's always some bullshit right there because that's where A-Town be posting up. They'd be like, in that area, there's apartment complexes like down the street, and that's just their shit, right? But who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Everyone's going to do what they want to do. At that time, we were super gangbang now, so it was like we go in there hunting. So my whole plan was to take him out there and wait till some Southerners pulled up and leave his ass there. I wanted to see, and I told Ricky, Whoppin, we're going to see if he's really a homie or if he bows down. Ricky said, Whoppin, that's the test. That's the Norteno test. I said, yeah, this is the Norteno test, fool. But I'm a Norteno. You want to leave me too? I said, I can leave you there too. I don't give a fuck, right? At this point, you're my primo. Shut up and get in the back of the car with your fat old lady. Let him do his thing, right? So I tell him, hey, get off the car, bro. I want everything. I'm going to park around the corner. He's like, why? I said, why don't you just park right here? There's parking spots available too. I said, no, there's a park like directly across. It's a little tiny park. I said, I'm going to park around the corner over there, bro. Because I wanted to peep out and see, right? I waited till fucking I see like 3 cutlasses pull up and shit. Southerners, guaranteed. Sure enough, we're across the street, and I can see him ordering the food. Like, fuck it, he's a gang. He don't give a shit, right? He's all flamed up and shit. And Southsiders pulled up, right? And as soon as they pulled out, motherfucker took off his shirt, rolled it up, tucked it right. I was like, this motherfucking coward-ass motherfucker little homie. We going to leave his ass right now, right? Then that motherfucker grabbed his shirt and put it in his back pocket like a red paño. And I was like, no, right? This fool proceeded to get jumped on mercilessly by 3 carloads of Southsiders for an abundance of time. I know because I was pissed off that I didn't get my fucking seasoned fries. And I was across the street and Ricky took off running, whooping with something. I'm not going to say what he had in his hand, but it was a little something that made the crowd go boom, 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 boom. Tito B style, right? They all took off running, saved the little homie. Little homie's like, this North. I said, this motherfucker really did switch up, right? So he became Super Little Homie. Him and Ricky were like best friends, man. Hey, these dudes would do any fucking thing you tell them. That fool was a gangster. That fool pulled all the chicks. They liked him because he was small, short. He was ugly, but they liked him. He was like a little pretty boy dude, right? But I'm going to tell you, we end up sliding out to his primas in Stockton. And that shit was fantastic. Like, I don't know why. Hey, look at, here's the thing too. This fool's on the run. He's on the run staying at my desk for like over a year and a half. For so long, the on the run just ain't on the run no more. One day he's like, I'm like, hey, bro, whatever happened with you being on the run? We're like everywhere. We go to Great America, motherfucker. We're everywhere. What happened? He was like, oh, yeah, they dropped that case like 8 months ago. But I just like it here, eh? I said, don't tell my tia because she'll fucking start charging you even more than she's charging you now. Like, for her, if you're on the run, you get the discount because she's gangster like that. But if you tell her you're not on the run, she's going to be like, oh, all of a sudden, now you're a free man. Well, guess what free men do? They fucking work 2 jobs, bitch. Pay me, right? Anyways, I'm going to tell you guys in the next episode about when we pulled up on his prima. She was the bomb. Super Little Homie had a super chichona prima. I'm going to get to that. With that being said, if you guys enjoyed the new Super Little Homie, this is just an introduction to who he is and how he became what he became. But man, him and Ricky went on some adventures. And when they met up with Pepe, well, let me tell you, see, the fucking put the better hola and keep Sur Gang out of his mouth, they say, forever. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive for what I honestly and truly believe in. That's the betterment of all people. If you like Super Little Homie, let me know, man. And I got bangers for you. I got bangers. Give me bangers, piggyback rides. And today we're going to be doing the Pepe and Ricky collabo. Guess what? Pepe went missing. Where Pepe at? See if you guys can find him. Bang, bang.